Yo YouTube, CC here, week 5, pool C of the LLL. You guys already know, I'm just gonna dive right in with a big juicy match. Toast versus Steel 16. A match that kind of felt like a comedy beginning of the game. You kind of know what I'm saying. It's a slapstick. It's brick breaking a Blissey 7 times in a row. It's the putting up gravity for Palkia O, the opposing Palkia O, to abuse it to hit the Hydro Pump. But it was also a very clever movie, because the Thunder Wave on the switch out of the Lando, dude, that was a very good bring, Toast. That was a very good bring, and just a very interesting match, because sometimes it kind of felt like it wasn't going anywhere, and sometimes it felt completely the opposite. And something I do really feel, I feel like Steel 16 is very much growing in this league. The first match, it was so rough. I believe 3 5-0s in a row. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. But now you're finally really getting the hang of, for example, putting that crowd on to sleep. It was a very excellent thing, because from that point on, Palkia O could really pressure Toast. You are growing, my dude. You took some criticism, you took some feedback, and now you're actually slowly but surely creeping up on the playoff spot. A very dominant performance, even though the beginning of the match was kind of just getting a feel of things. And I believe it's a 4-0 win to you, so once again, props, my dude. And holy crap, can we finally convince Oceanic that it's a very good set. It is a very good set. It's the grassy terrain into the grassy seed from that Necrozma. Dude, we were saying this week after week, and you just... Week 5? That's when you're gonna pick up, like, oh, it might be the scariest thing that my team has to offer. But seriously though, Oceanic, I think the thing he loves most about this match is that Low Kick's got another kill. Yeah, good for you, buddy. But especially that Necrozma. Yeah, this is how you utilize Necrozma. It's a very threatening mon if you really utilize its best abilities. And that's what you did this match. So yeah, that's a 5-0 win for Oceanic in a very dominant performance. I especially love the Hurricane on the Zapdos. Yeah, it sucked that it missed, but that kind of pressure of that offense that it brings versus Air Slash, that's kind of why you need it. And yeah, like I said, very dominant performance. It's a 5-0 win. And then we head into a very... it's a match with 2 tails strung inside of it. Porto, I'm going to be very rough. I'm going to be very harsh on you. That's my Dutchie in me. Because I know you can take it, you kind of fumbled the bag on this one. I'm not saying it's a bad loss per se, but I feel like the thing that set you apart from other players is that your positioning was so very, very methodical every time. I've used this particular phrase multiple times already. You're a methodical player. You know what can win you the game, what can lose you the game. And I feel like you kind of put yourself into a position where you could lose and you lost. And that's not anything to discredit Ruben, because Ruben, holy crap. Your first week versus a very, very tough opponent with a very tough team, and you really played anything that your team had to offer. You had a very rough matchup, and even this match wasn't even really going your way that much. But you put yourself into a position where you could win, and you won. So Ruben, props to you for that, and props for sitting like 100 turns. Yeah, I don't like stall, but you played stall excellently. Porto, once again, I'm not being the guy that really disses you or anything, but try to rewatch the match. Where did you go wrong? Where did you lose the momentum, and where did you put yourself back into that corner where you lost? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Because I know you can do better. And again, it's not being harsh, because I know you can. So let me just rile you up. It's a 2-0 win for Ruben in a very long match. 100 plus turns. Holy crap, guys. And now we're heading into a match where, dude, King, I love it. I love it. I love the sets that you bring. That's the thing that you surprise me with every time. the mixed D-Knight in Trick Room. Holy crap. But for Icy to miss that triple axel, that was just nasty, bro. That was just nasty. I'm not gonna pretend that it wasn't. That kind of blew open the match right away. I feel like this match could have went way different if it wasn't for that triple axel miss. That was just vile, dude. The damage on Weavile kind of put him in a position where Icy, yeah, it was way worse for him because of that miss. But it was still very interesting to see Trick Room. I didn't really anticipate Trick Room this match, but it was a very cool and interesting bring. And looking at Icy's team, like, oh, it actually does not fare well against Trick Room. So that was a very well spotted thing. Palkia had a very good matchup in Trick Room. That was such a very cool bring, like I said. And yeah, Pikachu could not pull this one out of the bag. Don't know why. Pikachu the God did not perform. Yeah, we expect so much more from you, Pikachu. Why do you let us down? No kills. Damn. But it's a 2-0 win for Incredible King with once again a very interesting bring. But I know why you guys are here. I know. It's a big juicy game. It's a big juicy game versus Naimed and the Minior. Dude, what a matchup. Because Min, you are a menace this match. This entire league. You have been riling opponents up with that Sun team. People are scared to face that Sun team. Let's go. And you are just here for the ride. Like you said in the beginning, you're just kind of here memeing out. But this Sun team is threatening. And especially in this matchup, there's just so many things to go over. So let's just look at the teams.
It's that Entei, Araquanid, Reshiram, Ninetales, Leafeon, Glaceon, Iron Boulder, Sneasler, Cryogonal, Minior, and Arcanine.
Facing off versus
Mewtwo, Dialga, Cinderace, Mandibuzz, Heracross, Volcanion, Fortress, Ice-Cube, Go-Goat, and Gastrodon.
Yeah, looking at Naima's team, if we're just looking at it at first glance, I like Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz can handle some mons. I like Heracross in some certain situations, but it's mainly just, okay, how much damage can Mewtwo do this match? And it actually fares decently well. There are some mons that can tank hits. So, for example, an AV Entei can do some things, or Araquanid can hit some things. But Mewtwo is just, because of the Psych Strike, hitting on the physical side as well, Mewtwo is just nasty this game. And what helps Mewtwo in this match, that's something that can tank hits. It's probably gonna be a Gastrodon having to tank those hits. Probably you want to go for hazards with Fortress. But yeah, I think that Min has the better matchup in this instance. You can go either webs to kind of slow down at Mewtwo, or you can just focus on, okay, what can do the most damage in the sun. That's probably that Reshiram. What can go up against that Reshiram? That's the question. Volcanion actually has a decent matchup. Chardyberry for perhaps a mixed Reshiram. I don't know if they're actually gonna bring mixed Reshiram, but Volcanion could tank that. But I feel like Reshiram is one of those mons that you have to offensively respond to in this matchup, looking at it. But there's just so many good options on Min's side. Sneasler, example, good matchup as well. Don't see a lot of mons that it struggles with. Just in combination with a Reshiram, an Entei, a Sneasler, Iron Boulder, I think Min has this matchup. But Naimed, on paper, the most threatening mon of the entire field might just be that Mewtwo. So we've seen this time and time again when Mewtwo is brought, Mewtwo being one of the top dogs. Can that one mon, really well-positioned one mon, can it win versus the overall better team matchup-wise? And that's the question we're going to answer today. And we're just going to hop in the match with that in mind. So we're looking at the teams, and I'm finally seeing Minior not being brought in a lot of the games. But I also see an Iron Boulder, for example, which actually has a very interesting matchup. Because Mandibuzz is not brought. Did not expect Mandibuzz to sit this one out, but Mandibuzz not being brought. Volcanion even not being brought. So that's a different team that I anticipated. That's 2 weeks, two matches in a row, 2 videos in a row that I did not really predict what was gonna be brought correctly, which is funny. So again, a very good reason to make this match of the week. But let's dive in with that being said. So we are heading off with a Fortress versus a Reshiram, and Reshiram just nukes. Yeah, Naimet also said like, oh, didn't know Turbo Blaze. Yeah, kind of forgot about it. Yeah, that's a nasty beginning of the match. So we start off with a 6-5, and we see a D-Dance Reshiram, which is not very common. That's actually a very hype mon. Yeah, it's probably gonna use that Outrage to kill Gastro, which we see right here. And the question is, what can actually tank this? Can Cinderace take this? Cinderace with the Sucker Punch, not being able to kill it. Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. Yeah, dude, did not anticipate a Cinderace going for Sucker Punch, not killing. Things might just go horribly wrong right here. But it turns out this mom was adamant. It was an adamant Reshiram, and of course that's the reason why it did so much damage. But that could have went sour. That could have been a 5-0 right there. But is there a way for Naimet to get back into this game while facing off versus a Shell Smash Minior? Minior is able to do 60% versus Dialga, but now we entered a trick room. Oh, and yeah, Minior, goodbye. Minior getting Draco is actually very funny. Heading out with the eject pack, very cool bring. Heading into the Heracross, but what can actually tank a hit from Heracross? Well, Terra Fire Glaceon is not a bad option. Holy crap, why did it tank that? Turns out this is a max defense Glaceon, which is, yeah, cool. Max defense Glaceon is able to tank that hit, is able to chip down that Mewtwo, and actually chip down very, very slowly to a 30% hold, which is not ideal. Is Mewtwo able to tank this? Oh, it isn't. It is not going to tank that hit. It's going to switch out Leafeon going underground. Holy crap. We see the Protect. Apparently this was just a inside joke with the prep team, like, oh yeah, we anticipated the dig, so we brought the Protect.
Can that shit miss though?
But yeah. What did Steel Beam? I'm gonna rewind here, right? We're in the position like Dialga in Trick Room versus these 3 mons. These mons just die. Afterwards, you can go Mewtwo, you can go Heracross, but Steel Beam, one of those moves that I always forget I can actually miss. Bro, they missed. They missed a Steel Beam. That is nasty. That is nasty. That's a nasty way to go. And all of a sudden, Naimet was finding his way back in this match. But all of a sudden, it just flipped on its head, bro. And now Leafeon, of course, is killed, but it cost way more HP from that Heracross. That's just nasty, and I feel like at this point, Sneasler can just sweep right here. But it was nasty seeing that, bro. Now, we're gonna see who is faster. Apparently, Mewtwo is faster, so it's not something like a Scarf Sneasler, which could have been an easy bring. It's Iron Boulder. Is it able to tank a hit? It is able to tank a hit. It only does 60%, and that's the reason why Iron Boulder is going to pick up that win right here. But of course, this match was very funny. I really loved the Reshiram bring. Did not anticipate it. I love seeing the interaction with the dig and the protect on the Dialga, but yeah, we all saw that Steel Beam miss. Like I said, it's one of those moves I never rated as a move that can miss. Apparently it can miss, it's like 90% even. Just, that's sour, bro. I don't know if it was a guaranteed win for Naimet at that point, but I kind of feel like it was. And once again, okay, Izzy, you're not gonna be the one complaining about bad luck this season, because you've had pretty decent luck against PostGem, for example. kind of funny seeing that Min is just sweeping her way through this league. Never lost once. And yeah, with a steel beam miss, with that sour taste, we're just gonna look at the standings right here. Is there anything wrong with Nymet's standing after this match? No, it isn't. It's a solid 5th place, so there are a lot of potential to actually move along. Min the Mini, again, still undefeated with those 4 Ws under her belt. Are there really anything... oh yeah, I have to mention that Pause Champ is out of playoffs right now, so kind of sucks. Especially, I ranked him the highest, but his luck was the shittiest. So, kind of makes up for it, I guess. But Steel, dude, you were out of playoff contention in the first 3 weeks. I really did not anticipate the bounce back. Only thing I can say is just, oh, keep going. Dude, you're almost in the playoffs. And I feel like Graded and Sableye still have a shot at the playoffs as well. Things are really looking tight, my dudes. It's tight, my dudes. But I'm gonna lie to you if I know how this is gonna go. No clue. Just a very interesting standing. For example, Ruben just joined the league. All of a sudden, he's in playoffs contention. That's funny as shit. He got 2 wins. That's funny as shit. But just a lot of things that can happen, and I hope you guys are with me when we realize who is going into playoffs. But before playoffs, there's something that has to be done first. And if you guys know the drill, you know the drill. Who is the mod of the week? And I feel like there's only one mod that can be crowned. Yeah, it's Skarmory, of course. Didn't really touch upon how good Skarmory was in that endgame, but it was one of the main utensils of Ruben to win this match. Got 5 kills, which is Jesus Christ. It got 5 kills. Of course, I'm gonna hand it to Skarmory. Skarmory getting 5 kills is unheard of. So, Skarmory, congratulations, you got mod of the week. Clap, clap, clap. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the video for today. I'm gonna see you guys in week 6, I suppose, which is insane. Spoiler warning, week 6 is probably gonna be a little bit messy. I'm on vacation, so we're gonna pre-record everything. It's just gonna be a whole mess, so yikes, sorry for that. But yeah, I'm gonna hide out for now, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.